Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about the different bum bags that we have and belt bags that we use on a daily basis. And I wanted to do a great comparison on what fits in each one of them. And there's so many out there, and I just wanted to show you the capacity of each, not really get into too much of the details of each bag, but just show you a comparison of what can fit. And I'm using the same items for each of the bags today. I am filming with my phone, so I'm using just a phone case. And this is for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I have a little pouch, and I'll just show you what's in here. Some items you might, have a tampon, a feminine wipe, a panty liner, a Tide to Go stain wipe, a hair tie, a super small mini pen, a flosser, a perfume, a little mini case of Tic Tacs, a hand lotion, some Aquaphor, some additional hair ties because one is never enough, another mini perfume, and 4 of these lifesavers. I just found a bunch of items that I usually carry to fit in this pouch, and it's a mesh base pouch that I've had for a while now, and I just find that I could fit a lot in here without it being this thick pouch for these small bags. So that is everything in there. The other thing that I always want to have is water. And I don't always want to carry a big Stanley or any or Hydro 40 ounce. So I have one of these memo bottles, and this is the A7. And as you can see, it's really thin. It's not insulated, but it's just when I want to, run and go somewhere quick, and I don't want the big bottle of water, or I want to keep the water in the car, and I want something with me in the store. This is good. I also have one of these little hand sanitizers, a lip gloss, and this is the Hung Van Gogh one. I love it. It's a little messy, but it's a good everyday gloss. A pack of gum, and this is my Louis Vuitton Recto Verso wallet. I have it fully packed, money, cards, and my car key is in here, which is in the shape of a credit card. So that's why I don't have keys here. But if you have keys and maybe you don't have the water, you can just get an idea of what each bag holds. So I'm going to go from least expensive to most expensive. And I find in the summer, I want to carry less. It's hot, you're running out the door more. You don't want the big, heavy, bulky, slouchy, leathery bags. At least I don't when I'm going around and it's really hot and humid outside and I'm wearing shorts and a tank top. I want a quick belt bag, in my opinion. Now, the first one is one we all know, we all probably have various colors of, and it's a Lululemon Everywhere belt bag, and this is in the 2 liter. This is $48 and it holds quite a bit. I will say mine is beat up. I use this primarily when I want to go to the park. I throw it in my gym bag, so it's really stained, or like an amusement park, somewhere where I don't mind getting it dirty because of the cost of it. And it has 2 pockets here and the back pocket and the back zipper pocket. So if I want to just throw it in, I'll put water bottle. I can put the wallet back here. Let's put the gum in this pocket. The hand sanitizer here. It's a lot of good organization, I will say, in here. Let's put the phone back here. And I will say, I took all these items, and I know they don't fit in all the bags I'm going to be showing you today. But I just thought, sometimes it's nice to have a comparison of what can actually fit. So this is everything in here. You can see it's a little tall, but it would still fit in just fine. You can see a little bump, but not a big deal. And I am going to show you all these bags on the body later as well, just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So that's the first one. Again, good old faithful. I think we all have something like this in our stash, but I did notice for me, this is not an elevated option. I don't tend to reach for it as much anymore as I used to, and I've given a lot of the different colors away to my kids so they can use it. But the next one was the Lulu Everywhere belt bag, and this is in the 4 liter. This is 68. So again, this is 48 and this is 68. And this one has, this is a big con for me, the metal buckle. And I noticed it, no matter like how I adjusted it lengthwise, it would come undone. And this buckle is really weighted compared to the rest of the bag. So it always came undone for me. So there's something to keep in mind. I don't know if it does for everyone, but it did for me. With this bag, there's a nice little key ring here or a loop, and you can clip, if you have one of the hand sanitizers or a key or something you want to clip, you have that option. This one, again, is 4 liters, so it's double the last size bag. So you can fit a lot in here. I'm going to try to go a little bit faster. Again, I'm not doing a full review of any of these bags, but if you would like me to, please let me know. This is the back pocket, and I can go in depth on any one of these, but this video is primarily to show you a comparison of the capacity of each. So this has no issues fitting anything. See, you still have room. You have room in the back pocket, and things won't be falling out. So that's a 4 liter with a lot of room to spare. And again, this is another one. I thought it was a more elevated look. As you can see, I did get it in the light color, so it's all stained. But if I wanted to go maybe Disney or something, keep close on the body, but I need a little bit more or want a little more room, I have this. And sometimes it is a challenge. You don't want to have so much because it becomes so heavy across your chest, and then it just drags and it doesn't look very good. The next one is the Quince hand-woven box belt bag. This is really cute. Think of this with a white sundress, and it's an elevated look, but let's throw the bags on the floor. It's not too much. The problem with this, and there's 2 cute magnetic closures, is it doesn't fit very much at all. Oops, I have an old piece of gum in here. We don't need that. This is very bare minimum. So here is my phone, and you can see I probably could fit my wallet and not much else. Let me see, maybe I could fit a little hand sanitizer or a little gum. I mean, this is just, you're grabbing a lip gloss. You're grabbing a little bit, and you don't want to do too much because then look, see, actually, doing this real time here. It doesn't quite, I mean, I wouldn't trust that this is, no, it's not going to stay open. So maybe stay closed. Maybe I take this off. Yeah, there we go. So phone and wallet, it's really cute. I love the detail. I love the color and cognac. There's no back zipper or anything, but I have used this maybe like 2 or 3 times only because it doesn't carry anything. So I just thought it was a cute option to show this particular item. I think it did come with a insert because there's buttons here. I think it was like a wallet type insert, but I took it out and I haven't used it. So that's a hand-woven belt bag. The next one is the Quince Transit Quilted Sling Bag. And this is $72. I don't know if I mentioned, but this one was also $72. And this is polyester. And I believe this is a dupe for the MZ Wallace one. And I've got to say, I love this one. This is a Mary Poppins bag. It's light. It fits so much. And compared to the MZ Wallace one, which is I think like 200, maybe 260, somewhere around there, it is so much less. It's pretty flat if you wanted to put it like in a suitcase and have this as a travel bag. And there's so many compartments. I mean, I don't even know. Let me put the phone back here close to the body. And I mean, I have so much room. And just to show you how much room, I could put an additional notebook. I can put sunglasses in here. I could put a snack in here. And it still comfortably fits everything. I have a Strathberry card holder with a bunch of cards in here, and I can fit that, no problem. So this fits a lot, all while being lightweight, and there's a lot of room to spare. It goes with everything. I mean, it's a dupe for the MZ Wallace bag, and I love this one. I've used it so much, And it still gives me that casual vibe, but I think it's more elevated than the Lululemon one, honestly, because I think we've all just, I don't know, maybe not all, but I've grown tired of that one. I've seen it everywhere. They've come out with so many colors, but I really did get sick of it. And so this I don't see everywhere. It's still a neutral, and it holds so much, and it's a nice material. Like you can hear it. It's squishy. It's quilted, and I've gotten a lot of use out of this one. So again, this is the Quince Transit Quilted Sling Bag. The next one I have, and I recently bought this. I think I'm going to return this one. Um, it's also Quince Italian Pebbled Leather Sling. And I think the color, first of all, is beautiful. It's in the cognac color. There's a card pocket here. And I just don't think it's as soft as I want it to be. And when I put the items in, it's just, you know what? Let me take this one out. Put the water in. It doesn't hold as much. I don't even think of the phone. No, the phone's not going to fit back here. So that's not going to work. Let's try the wallet, which I don't really want to do because it jets out too much. Yeah, you got to save now. I think that's going to snag a lot. So let's try some gum, hand sanitizer, and lip gloss, which I don't really need it to be in that back secure pocket. But yeah, this isn't going to fit everything. Let's see. I don't think, I mean, maybe if I push it, but the thing is, like, who wants to carry it that way? It doesn't look good. It bends. And then I feel like if you're getting something, like say I want my water, right? And I'm drinking the water, and then I feel like I have to shuffle everything to have it exactly like a Tetris piece to fit again. And the whole point of these bags is to be, more easy and on the go. If I feel like I'm shuffling so much in here and stuffing it that I have to have everything in a certain place for it to fit, it kind of defeats the purpose to me. That means I have too much stuff in there. So maybe if I just took the water out, then that would be better. But again, I'm not really crazy about this one. On the surface, it's great, but it's kind of stiff. And maybe that's because it's new, but it just doesn't fit my needs. So I think this one's going to go back. So we're the same bag, just in different color. And this is the Hammitt Medium Charles. And these are each $2.95. This is the black and the black gunmetal. And this color is the toasty sand. And the straps as well. It says Hammitt on it. And the black as well, but it's a little harder to see. So just for ease of looking at the color, I'm going to pack this one. The zippers, I mean, butter. It's so smooth. I love it. And of course, as with all Hammitt, you have that pop of red. Not with all, but with a lot of them. And then, let's see. This is the smaller one. They do have a large, which I think would be more like that quilted Quince bag that I showed you, that size. But I like this small one actually because unlike the Quince one that I showed you, the pebbled leather sling, this is a lot more pliable. And so I feel like I could fit more. Let's see. It's still going to be a little tight, I think, but something about this one, I don't know. I love it. Okay, so let's see. We have the wallet, the water bottle, and a little pouch. And let's do the hand sanitizer in here. And so it is still jetting out. You can see, I don't really like the look of that. And because of that, this is really tight, this front pocket. So maybe, let's see, it's the water that's doing that. And this is good. It's good to see what can fit in each, because when you're looking at the stock photos or online, it's easy to think it's going to work for you, but this is kind of small. So I'd have to eliminate something. So it's like either the water or the pouch, and what I think is more important for me. So again, the phone does fit in the back. So if you're carrying less than this is a great option. It feels incredible. It's really luxurious. So I highly recommend these. If you think you need more, they have the large Charles, and instead of $2.95, I believe the large is $3.95. So you could see it when I show you on the body what it looks like on me. And if you think you want a little bit more room, then I'd say go for the larger one. It all depends on your needs. So again, this is the medium Charles in the toasty sand, and this is it in the black with black gunmetal. Hammitt is one of my favorite brands. I think the leather is phenomenal and the zippers are just so smooth. I mean, I can't shut up about them. I clearly am a fan. And then the very last is a Louis Vuitton high-rise bum bag. This is the priciest one. This is $1,960, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about that. But I mean, we all have our thing. So some people don't mind spending luxury price. I've had this for about a year and a half, maybe, probably a year, somewhere around there. And this has been used a lot. I've used this a ton, actually. There's my phone. It fits quite a bit. It looks, actually, I have an extra Aquaphor in here. It's still in there. It is very chic looking. It's one of my favorites. But again, I'm showing you real life. I've got a lot of stuff and it does fit, but it's sort of same like the other bag where if you have to watch how you take things out because it's just shoved in here. Now, because this is a thicker canvas, you don't see it protruding like you did with the Quince bag, like where you can see the outline of whatever is sticking out. Here, you don't. So it's hidden a lot better. It keeps its shape. Now, of course, you can see a little bit at the top, but when it's on you, you're not really looking at that. You're looking at the body of it, so you're not going to see that. And it all depends on what you're going to carry. Are you going to carry a water every single time? Are you going to carry, a pouch full of things? Or are you just grabbing your wallet, your keys, and your phone? I think that's a decision that you have to make. Now, I do have the bags for different purposes. If I want to carry, a lot and yet still have a belt bag, I'm using this because it carries so much and it's not heavy and I can carry the most with this. If I wanted something sleek to my body and like say I'm at the airport and I just want something that they might not tell me to pack away and I just want like my phone and like a lip gloss near, then I'm having something like this because I don't need the big bag and my other bag. I just need a couple items that are close to me. So then I'm choosing something like this. If I want somewhere in between, I'm not carrying as much as this one, but I'm not carrying as little as the Hammitt one. And I want my Louis out, and I'm carrying this. So I think you just have to make a decision on what you're carrying, what's right for the occasion, and go from there. So I hope this was helpful. And now next, I am going to show on the body shots. Okay, this is the first one. It's the Lululemon. This is the 2-liter on the body. For reference, I'm 5'8". This is the Lululemon 4-liter. And as you can see, it is a little difficult to adjust this, and it never really stays for me. And as you can see, it's pretty bulky. Let me try. It's just harder to adjust, and I don't feel like it stays in place. But maybe mine is just a defect. I don't know. You see? Next is the hand-woven belt bag. And this is a really small one that I said from Quince for just a couple essentials. The next is the Transit Quilted Sling. Again, this is really large. It's a Mary Poppins bag, but I don't know. I know it holds a lot, but it doesn't feel that big. Maybe it's just because it's light when I'm wearing it. But I love this one. It holds a lot. But as you can see, it does take up a big footprint compared to you know, this. You just see the size difference. Next is a pebble leather sling. And again, this one I'm going to return. I just recently bought this one and I only have 2 items in here, and you can just see I don't like how it sticks out. The color is beautiful. The size is even good, but it's just not squishy like the Hammitt. I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's just, I don't like this one as much, but I want to show you it on the body. And again, this is the Quince one. The next one is the Hammitt, and I love this. Again, it's small. This is, I guess, in place of, I would think it's an elevated Lululemon bag. I don't think it could hold as much as a 2-liter because it's leather, so maybe you want the big one. But this is when I just want something quick. I don't want to hold as much as maybe this one. You could see the size difference. So maybe for you, a good idea is you have one big for like when you want to carry more items, whether it's this one or the Louis Vuitton one, and then a smaller one when you truly just want like wallet and keys, something really quick that you can grab and go. So again, this is the Hammitt one, and in the other color for the Hammitt, same size. This is just lighter for summer, but you have to keep in mind if you're throwing this one around, it is a lighter color. So you do have to worry about it getting dirty. But as you can see, it's beautiful pop against the white. And this is a more summery color. It would go really great with some dresses too. This is the Louis one. Actually, let me adjust it a little bit because that's, I think a lot of people too are doing the more lower version too now. That's almost like a crossbody, which I think is really cute. Actually, let's try this. Let's play around here. All right, that's the furthest it goes actually. So I'm 5'8", and that's the furthest it goes. So it can work as a crossbody. I think it's actually cute, right? And then if I want to tighten it more, for more of that true belt bag vibe, let's see. You can have that too. So I love this one. Again, I've had this one for a little while and I've used it frequently. So again, I hope all these were helpful. Let me just give you one more look. Again, if you're wanting like a smaller and then a bigger, you can see depending on the occasion. I hope the rest of this was helpful. Sometimes I see these belt bags and I see the stock photos, as I said, or the video and what it can hold, but I don't really know how it fits compared to all the other ones that I have. And I think that seeing the same items packed in each one can really give you an idea, because they don't all tell you the liters. This one doesn't, the Lulu ones do, but they don't all tell you how much they can fit. So I hope this was helpful to give you a visual idea of what each bag can hold and which one might work right for you. All the links will be listed in the description box below. And if you want to see an in-depth review for any of these, please let me know. And I hope this was helpful. See you next time. Bye.